to adjust our camera real quick. Um, but other than that, hope you guys are seeing me right now. Let's see. Do I have it in the right spot? I do. Okay, cool. Anyway, hope you guys are seeing me properly. Because I know there have been some times where the live would glitch or close out on us. So, yeah, this is Jacob Palmer here. And I know we had to start our our opening a little bit later than usual in our lives. But however, just like as you see it in the title, this is going to be a reading for Sagittariuses. So if you are a Sagittarius, please feel free to join on in. And not just Sagittariuses, but I know there are a lot of channel binge watchers around. So if you guys are one of my binge watchers of the channel, please feel free to join on in as well. Anyway, let's make sure we do some card clearing. Make sure that any card readings from previous time can be cleansed to its higher purpose. And so then not only will you receive a good reading, but also as well as those of the next few readings. So anyway, here we go. For you Sagittariuses, I was going to call this reading Somebody Has Left. After you tried to push them into the past. And I feel like the people who have left are either just casually waiting for a connection between you and them physicalizes, or if not, maybe they are probably in that stance where a lot of to become couples really don't want to hear. You know, the type of statement where, you know, people are like, no, I don't want to be with you. That could be the other stance of this situation. So if you're feeling like something is truly and utterly going to deny and destruct this connection in a way where like it's something outside of you and your person that you could be on your way to, just know that somebody could be trying to ultimately destroy your connection with your person. And I personally have seen it many of times. So both in my personal life and in public life. So I feel like the guys are saying like just, you know, be pure-hearted about this. Don't let any other outside hearts infect the relationship. Only allow your own pure heart to connect into the relationship. Because if you allow anyone else to intervene, to dissect, bisect, whatever it may be, just make sure that you and your person have always been pure of heart. Even though there may be some struggles here and there, I feel like there's always been a pure heart between the two of you. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to do a card reading for all of you guys. See what the card reading side of things would like to say about it. Or maybe if they entail a different section of some news for you guys, I will definitely talk it to you guys, and maybe even put together it in a maybe more of a full-on story after the flow gets put out. Anyway, while we're doing so, if you guys are currently live as well, feel free to comment down below. Maybe say your highs, your hellos, your welcome ins, things like that. Also, if you are a brand new watcher of our channel, feel free to go to that subscribe button. If you feel like this is good content anywhere within the live that may have helped you, and feel free to go to that top notification bell after you subscribe, so then you can be notified by any future Sagittarius readings. Or if you want to become one of our binge watcher crew, you can always see any other lives as well. Maybe our Aquarius lives, our other, not as much posted lives, such as the like the Virgo lives, the Aries lives, on and so forth. Also, not only do we do lives, but we also do recordings. So if you feel like maybe our channel is good, but maybe you're not drawn to the lives, you can always watch our videos. So yeah, either if it is the full-blown videos or the shorts that we put out, you can always do so. Also, we do have the share button around here somewhere. So if you want to hit that share button and give it to another, maybe Saggy out there, Sagittarius, if you put it that way. Or if there is any other zodiac out there that you would like to have be a part of this channel, community and crew, by all means do so. We do have a like button also. If you at some point in time in the live would like to send in a like, by all means hit that button at any given point in time that you feel is good to do so, or maybe to your best of heart to do so. Also, we do have a little slider that you can go by if maybe you're not much of a communicator, but you're also a huge emoji person. You can always do that. Scroll around, hit whatever emoji you like. And I think on that slider you can always go crazy or just be quick to hit the emoji buttons down there by the comment section, or even the if you're on a PC, there's like a slider that you can go by or maybe on phone. There's like a slider above the chat box where there's like the like button, the dislike button, so on and so forth. But yeah. Um, anyway, we are going to go ahead and get our cards out for you guys. Oh, yeah, definitely those. All right. We have a very good group here of cards. Your first card out of the two that came out is the Page of Pentacles. And I hope you guys are seeing it perfectly on your side of the stream. You guys could be starting to think about something, starting to approach some kind of feeling of some sort. Yeah. Somebody could be, like I said, booted out in the past, but however, after the boot, I feel like feelings started to arise where it's kind of like that same saying where it's like, I won, but at what cost? It's kind of like that statement where it's kind of like you could have done something that like your past version of yourself was happy about, where it's like you kicked off somebody that your past self thought it was not truly yours, or somebody that was truly not your person. But however, or maybe if you're not that type of Sagittarius, maybe it could be maybe you could be the Sagittarius that maybe thought someone else was your lover, and maybe that someone else pushed you off in a way where it kind of made you realize something about yourself, something really deep. This could be in the distant past, or it could be in a very recent past. But anyway, this is kind of like in the time frame where you start to feel like, you know what? Maybe that one person that liked me was actually right. It was kind of like that where maybe something within you awoken. It's like, like after you kicked out this person, it's like your flame just either sizzled out or maybe just like became more and more and more empty. And you Sagittariuses, you're all about like that inner flame, and maybe even as well as an aspect of your person as well. But like, I would say a very specific group of you Sagittariuses, you could be connected to an air sign about this. Somebody that is more of a fan, like a feather or a fan to the fire within you. So it's like maybe when you met up with this air sign in the very beginning, you were like uh, oddly feeling like, your flames were growing and growing and growing, to the point where you're just like I can't keep control of this. But the thing is that love, like when you get to serious, true, authentic love, that's where love really is that love is about something that starts off as uncontrollable and becomes controllable as time goes on. Where it's like once you learn from the people that you connect with that are seriously of a deep connection with you, life can change. You can go from uh, like being a Sagittarius that goes day in, day out doing stuff to a Sagittarius that is speaking about deep truths to thousands of people. You know, that's how special a connection can be, really. Not through the not through the type of people who are um, maybe like, you know, we do have Douglas here. Thank you for being here, Douglas. Welcome to our lovely channel. But anyway, if you guys are experiencing like someone on one side of the whole situation where it's like, um, you know, when you connected to this person, they weren't like they weren't originally platform artists or anything like that, but grew into being a platform artist, maybe doing like YouTube such as this or Facebook recordings, lives, or maybe doing Twitter, things like that. But they're doing it for like a good purpose, though. Not for just like the views, but kind of just like doing it because there's something very deep coming through. Douglas said, how's your day?" My day is very good. Thank you for asking. Also, then you have a second person that is on another corner of the whole situation. Somebody who is has been a screen talker all their life, probably since they were, 10, 11, 12 years old. Like somebody that's been on maybe while their mother or father was doing things online. Like somebody that like maybe was forced to be a recorder or a documenter on live feed. Like there's someone who does it for like a universal healing process, and then there's another person who's doing it for like just the views, just to enjoy time while they got it. You know, that's the difference between each person. Um, but I feel like it's the person that is doing the universal healing, is probably the person that you're the most connected to when it comes to divine connection. Because I feel like maybe you thought that the person that did the recording just to have the views was the person of yours, but maybe things finally changed and you're just like, oh shit, or oh crap, now I know why this person that I was connected to really cares. That was, you know, a couple years ago in the past. So yeah. Anyway, just in case if I didn't show it to you guys, we do have this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords after the Page of Pentacles is like embracing, like somebody that is being crowned, somebody that is being dubbed, somebody that is being allowed leadership, or somebody that had been allowed leadership, somebody who really knows a lot about the world, more than just the average day person. That's what the Ace of Swords is coming out as. Yeah. And it could be that somebody is pretty much just like deeply connected to spirit about this. And maybe it could be like somebody could be like this somebody that I'm just about to speak about is like the third party in your relationship that's about to happen with your person physically. But this third party person is kind of just like they're kind of more like a bully, like somebody that is just like a low class average day bully that is trying to do it at a more spiritual level, like somebody that is trying to do the most to destroy someone's energy, to destroy someone's flow of spirit, to destroy somebody's rite of passage into heaven. It's like they're trying to assemble something that would destroy the light that occurs within this person. So, with that being said, your person may have been, dubbed, maybe at least knighted. That's the very least. But the most, I'm seeing like this person is becoming, or has became, kind of like maybe king-like, queen-like, princess-like. Or maybe even as much as emperor, empress-like. And even since day one that you have maybe seen them or maybe communicated with them, it's like they always included their truthful person that they are aligned with or connected with to be their to be their other, to be the emperor if they're the empress, or for you to be the empress, to for them to be the emperor. You know, kind of like while you are, or your person is the king, it's like the other one is the queen. Meaning where, like, maybe if you are feminine on here, listening in on this, you could be of this queen status, while your person has always been and will always still be the king status. And same thing with the other way around, where if you're the one that's more masculine and you're of this king status, your person may have been for a while of this queen status. So maybe either if it's really physically occurring, if you or your person is like of this king or queen status physically, that's great. But also, I feel like not only will it happen physically, but it'll also happen spiritually. It'll also happen in the metaphysical side of things. So if you aren't physically a king or queen, you could be spiritually a king or queen. So that's how special that is. So anyway, anything else you would like to talk, Spirit, about the Sagittarius in the past side of things? Something that needed to be confirmed or brought to attention, maybe, about the situation at hand? Yep, okay. So that one right there. So in the past, which is interesting, this Three of Wands. I feel like you may have mistaken the world of your love with someone else's. I feel like there is the conscious mind of this situation, and then there's the subconscious mind side of this. The conscious mind of this, of you, maybe in the past, maybe you were thinking that someone from a different state may have been your person, or like someone that is outside of your person's state or country, or country state, or province, if you put it that way. It's like somebody who is outside of your person's area, or maybe somebody who's just in a different city, town, area, whatever it may be. Somebody is kind of like a person of evil. Somebody is kind of just like they got like this witchcraft, or if not witchcraft, kind of like geez, what was what was the more masculinized side of witchcraft? Kind of like orcish, I think that's the only thing that I can remember that is more masculinized, that is similar to the witchcraft. It's kind of like somebody who has just like deep within them just had their face, their spirit, their inner kind just deteriorated. Like it's like nothing like them at all. You know. So that's what the three of wands is referring to. Is that maybe you could have gone to somebody that had put on a mask in the past. Um, Depending on when or where this past really is, um, it's like a past that has been a long time ago. Like we're talking like well over a decade ago for a select few of you. If you are one of our elders that are listening in, this could be maybe like multiple decades ago, like something that happened before your crush or before your person um, energetically stepped in. If you're young, maybe this could be something that had just happened a little bit ago, where maybe you realized because this realization that happened for the Sagittariuses, it was pretty much uh, collective like, where all of you have basically awoken, every single Sagittarius in one move. You know that's how special the godly father is. You know, he doesn't just do it in small numbers of people. He does it in a one single swipe. You know, that's how special God is, how strong spirit is. Anyway, I feel like there's one last card to come out that is for you Sagittarius on the what needs to be confirmed for you guys, what has been of the past that needed to be brought up. And this may be for a select few of you Sagittariuses. This is not every single one of you Sagittarius, but this could be a select few of you. If not, maybe this could be more metaphorically, or kind of like something that would be helpful in your life, if it's not a particular someone. But I do have the star card on the bottom at this moment, before I pull out the fourth and final card of the past energy. Um, the spirits that are guiding our reading today, I'm getting that somebody or maybe a small group of people may be at this very point in time connected to an Aquarius. Um, but that is not the stance for every single one of you Sagittariuses. Um, the rest of you Sagittariuses, this could be somebody that is maybe currently at this very point in time in the spotlight, or maybe just energetically of the stars. So that is what the star card is showing about for you Sagittarius at this point in time. That is more of a extracurricular card that needed to come out Um, so anyway, let's see what this fourth and final card is for the past energy for Sagittarius, please. Fourth and final card for the past. If we don't get anything within maybe like, oh, okay. I guess we finally have our fourth one. So we got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is shown up as more likely you, Sagittarius, is realizing something. Something has been at play for a long time now. Probably something that has occurred since maybe either before birth or something that happened just after the moment of birth. Something that was draining your life energy. Something that has been very destructive. And it was something that was like when you were super young. Or if not, something that happened right before you were born. Maybe something that maybe your parents did. Maybe something that your grandparents did. Or aunt, uncle, cousin. Yeah. That's what I'm getting about the Hanged Man, is that maybe you have had some kind of realization that something got turned over like a dime, where it's like before the occurrence you were on the head the head's trail, but when it occurred it flipped over to the tail's trail, where it's kind of like you were supposed to take the head's trail, but once this occurred, where maybe a family member did something, maybe a friend of a family member did something, it was something that occurred that would basically delete what you were meant to do in this world. So that's what this Hanged Man was about, was that you finally realized what you were meant to do on this world and what you were supposed to be connected with on this world. That's what the Hanged Man is for. Is where if you don't realize anything when you're standing up or in the usual position of stance, you start to think, maybe I should turn myself around, move myself in a much unfamiliar position. And then all of a sudden, boom, something comes up. Something occurs where you didn't even know was even possible for your past life to even realize it. Your current time life, you finally burst through. You're like, oh my goodness, what the fuck just happened? You're looking around without your rosebud color eyes anymore. You're looking at it with real, authentic eyes. Now you're realizing what the world came to in all of your actions that you've made in the past. because God was like, I'm going to take this rosebud glasses off of you. I'm going to take this satchel um, of you know um, of what was it? It was he was gonna take the satchel of um, just like it's like the wrong set of happiness off of you. The type of happiness that maybe you thought was real happiness, but once it got taken off of you, you're just like, so this is what happiness is. You're just like, you're looking all over the world, or maybe just like physically looking around you, and you're just like, oh. You're like, so the trees are green. So the sky is blue. So the soil is brown. It's like it was something that you kept doubting and doubting and doubting and doubting and doubting and doubting and doubting until someone stepped in or some kind of energy of light came in and said, I'm going to strip you all of that. Where it's kind of like, I feel like it's something that you had to go through spiritually, where it's like maybe you kept laughing in the face of people who were very genuine, laughing in the face of those that were really good people. And this is not for all Sagittarius, it's only for the type of Sagittarius that may have done wrong in the past, but are currently now realizing what life really is. It's like it's kind of like somebody realized that the world isn't as sparkly as they thought it was until they realized the real situation that's been going on with their real person to love. So yeah, I feel like it's like eureka or some kind of mind blown moment that happened for you, Sagittarius. Something that was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting until they just said, you know what, Sagittarius, here it comes. Here it comes. Maybe God is like, you know what, Sagittarius, something is about to happen, and you know what? You might have been a little too late to realize it. So that's what the Father said, the Son said, the Holy Spirit said. And even as much as Mary Magdalene, for some of you who are more of the church connection. So it's kind of like that moment where it's just like, you keep believing the lie until the lie deceives you. it's kind of like you keep believing the egg until the egg cracks. You keep believing you keep believing the volcano until the volcano erupts. You know, that's what the issue is that you're believing into I would say you were in the past part of your life, uh like before you had this realization, you were believing in something that should never have been believed until it was too late, until um until God very, very, very recently had to awaken you. Very recently. So you could be crying a lot. You could be reminiscing a lot. You could be having dreams about your person a lot. You could be thinking about your person a lot. You could be figuring out about what to do next after you had this major realization. That's what this is coming up as. Oh, by the way, anybody who just showed up, feel free to comment down below saying hi and your welcomes and stuff like that. So, all right, for you Sagittarius, we are going to talk about the here and now after the past and confirmation energy has been dealt with. So this is going to be one of the cards that will probably be a little bit of a surprise to you. But anyway, the here and now energy, we have the Lovers starting us off. So I feel like the second card that came out alongside the Lovers card will probably deepen the meaning of what's going on in the here and now. But I want to tell you that excuse me, the person that you are nowadays moving towards, if you already have received this awakening call, something that that shook you possibly to your core, some kind of realization that you had to realize about, something that has been missed for so long until you finally realized it, and now it's a part of life in the here and now for you. Your person nowadays, the person that you're now currently attracted to, is basically the person that maybe you may have kicked out in the past, but found out that your person either is, single at this moment, and probably has always been single. Somebody who has never really like had a relationship with anyone else. When it comes to being very close, maybe they had some kind of like maybe just a couple of like feeler dates back then when they were maybe still in high school, when they were still in college, or when they were still in middle school, things like that, where maybe they were just like trying to figure out like, all right, maybe their sentence was like, all right, I know my person is close, but I need to figure out who though, out of all the people that I've noticed. Like I feel like this person is just like figuring out back then, where they were trying to figure out like, okay, who's my person, and then basically by the time that they met you, uh, life got much more interesting, not just for them, but also surprisingly you, Sagittarius. That's what makes you and your person so special, is that you both make each other special. It's kind of like it's kind of like maybe there was just average dates with people, but like when it came to special dates, the type of dates that are kind of like, you know, uh, when it goes well above and beyond, going on some kind of, uh, you know, movie date. Maybe you know, eat out somewhere, or maybe you guys, you know, maybe instead of going to the movie theaters, maybe you watched a movie, up in personal. Like maybe at least watch something on the phone or a tablet or something like that. If you guys, just watch movies on the carry around devices. Um, but if not, maybe it could be like more likely like a TV where you're watching on your own, your family's TV, or your person's family's TV, or maybe if they're no longer with their parents or anything like that, or if you're not with your parents anymore, maybe you guys could be watching on your own TVs with each other. And it's just like you guys are like way more than just college sweethearts. You're way more than just high school sweethearts. You are the thing. You are the deal. So that's what the lovers is about, is that you guys have a deep connection. If you know it or not, you guys have a deep connection. So anyway, then there is the Justice card. Yes, yes, I know it's going to be very rough of a card. But the reason why this is here is that it is here for a very good reason. Uh, I feel like nowadays, since you Sagittariuses are realizing about your person, like the real reality of your person compared to what this third party was telling you about this person, or maybe what your old version of yourself was telling about this person, was that once you had that massive realization, it was like justice occurred. Where it was kind of like, it's not like, being in a physical court or anything like that, but it's more likely like a spiritual cord, like something that was like had to be held for you to let go of something that was just past, gone, like something that is just no longer yours, that is no longer a part of you, like something that is um maybe been playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing in your life for so long that once you made the realization, now that you know repeated record is now gone, you know, out of your life, no longer be done. Let's see, anything else we'd like to show up on the here and now about the Sagittarius energy situation? Ooh, yeah. Uh-huh. So maybe either you thought your person may have left, or maybe this could be in resemblance to you leaving uh, your past relationship, something that was just dead in the waters, you know, dead in the waters. This could either be a water sign or an earth sign that may be your now to be ex, somebody that just truly wasn't a good fit for you. Yeah, it's like somebody that done something really shady that made you realize who this person really was. Anyway, yeah, I feel like if it's not you that walked away from that third party, maybe your person was just like in the stance where they're just like, you know what? Forget about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. I'm gonna do my own freaking shit. And maybe that like freaked you out. You're just like, what? What? My person moved? What? Like they could be moving houses. They could be if they may have been still like maybe if you guys were living together, I would say your person just got so tired of being let alone that they just stormed off and said, you know what, you know, go on, pity the fool. Like maybe they have that like Mr. T vibe, you know. Speaking about Mr. T is Aquarius, for some of you Aquarius likers out there. So anyway, um, yeah, with that Ten of Wands that I showed you, it's like somebody who is just really fed up and is now walking away from a very detrimental situation in this world, or in this in the life of theirs, or in the life of yours, Sagittarius, whoever it may be. But anyway, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So, and besides, the Ten of Wands can happen any which way. Either if you got tired of a third party, or if your person got tired of not just only the third party, but also you as well, and just ran off and did their own shit. And I feel like it was something that you Sagittariuses needed to awaken within yourselves. Some kind of feeling about someone that needed to be awakened. Where it was like only your in-depth heart could understand. So Queen of Pentacles, the card that I just showed you a little bit ago, um, was that there's this person who could be holding onto a ring, holding on to some kind of commitment, either if it is your person or if not, maybe even you, Sagittarius. Um, huh. So what I'm getting here is that I'm getting like somebody who not only wears maybe like a red dress or some kind of red shirt, some kind of red pants, some kind of red blazer of some sort, or some kind of red coat. They have some kind of blue that they're wearing right underneath the red. And I'm not saying that it's like a form of bleeding. It could be just like maybe some kind of emotions for the color blue that's bleeding. Or maybe this is just how they wear the color red, is that while they're wearing the color red, they have something blue underneath. And I feel like somebody could also be even including the color green somewhere as like a third pair of clothes that's being put on. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm getting about the colors, is that somebody could be like really like going all out on color. And it's like maybe it's the celebration of harmony, celebration of connection with their person. Not the green color, but the red color or the blue color. Either one of those colors, it could be in celebration of it, because the green color is kind of like uh, in meaning of like rebirth, revitalization, things like that. So it's like something that maybe has been thought to have been dead comes back to. And maybe some of you guys that are watching on the live, you could be maybe of African descent, because this is what they do a lot over in Africa. Um, Also, not only Africa, but certain places in Europe, such as Italy, such as Germany, such as Ireland. Um, I know the UK, the the English over in Europe doesn't do this much often, but there have been maybe like one or two celebrations that the British English celebrate about revitalization or life. So I will include the British in this. There are other traditions out there that do also do this, but it was just to name only a few um, to bring into sample or example, if you put it that way. There's also for the American side of things, Brazil does that. Um, there's also over in Mexico, they have a celebration called Santa Muerte, um, where it's like, or I think it was like Feliz Muerte, um, where it's kind of like all about kind of like the death of one thing and the rebirth or revitalization of something else. So it's like out with the old, in with the new kind of a thing. But also, we do have maybe a animal of the bunny in there. So somebody could be connected to a bunny, or maybe have something relative to a bunny, or maybe just have like an actual bunny that they're caring for. Um, and there could be other animals as well because I'm seeing like a whole lot of structure on the throne that the Queen of Pentacles is sitting on. There is the goat. There is the uh, there should be a crab somewhere within there. Um, and then up on top, right on the very head part of the throne that she's sitting on, there's like a symbol of the sun. You know, kind of like old scripture drawings of the sun, where like it would be a face on the circle part of the sun. Um, somebody could be really connected to the sun. Not in terms of tarot, but in terms of just like the energy of the sun, or like the power that the sun gives. Yeah. Somebody could be living somewhere where the sun is more vibrant, where the sun is maybe circling around even more often than other places in the world. Or if not, maybe like in a place where maybe the sun is more festive. Anyway, that's what I'm getting about the sun. Also, somebody could be living somewhere where there's like a lot of plants, flowers, you name it. Where maybe there could be flowers and plants in the ground, but also maybe flowers and plants that are decorating the house, or maybe flowers and plants that are surrounding the house, like in a way where maybe it's like presenting the house even more so. But that's just to name a few that this Queen of Pentacles is referring to. If not, this could be somebody that is looking down at their potential or thought or something like that, and they're just like, man, I really wish my person would have been here by now. That's that's what the Queen of Pentacles is about, or if they're on the other side of things, they could be in a stance where they're just like um, maybe hearing your voice, Sagittarius. Maybe they could be spiritually hearing the voice that you're bringing out, not physically, but like spiritually. Like you guys could be telepathically talking to each other, or maybe like hearing each other's voices. Not other people's voices, but yours and theirs voices in specific. So it's like you guys are talking to each other telepathically without anyone else interacting with the telepathic side of things. But I feel like there are, when it comes to third parties are trying to latch on, or trying to, and I'm saying trying because these people are like still throwing ropes. They're still trying to toss in hooks. They're still trying to jab into your guys' connection. They're like, something's gotta stick. Come on. But the thing is that you and your person are divinely guided. You and your person are truly together wherever you guys go, either if you are conscious to it or not. So let's go ahead and get through to the future side for you, Sagittarius. See what likes to come out for that. Yeah, so I just got a quick showing of the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be kind of lonesome. Somebody could be just like, well, I got 3 cups already, but where's the 4th cup? Well, apparently the 4th cup is already being brought to. Because it's kind of like, it's kind of like if you are in front of somebody and you speak those terms, this is like where affirmations come through as. Affirmations is like if you say something either in self person, or if you are saying something to the person that you are talking about this to, that exact thing comes to. And that is when you start to have this dream of like, okay, why am I having this dream? This is way different than I'm used to. That dream, that very specific dream, that dream is actually, believe it or not, the dream where you start to realize that something is way different than it seems. Where you start to realize that something that you said is starting to come true. And here's the thing, if you state to somebody like for example, if you and someone else are talking to each other, and or maybe that other person's talking to someone else and you're getting jealous, you're like, man, I wish that person died. And then days later, that person starts to get ill. That person starts to go into the hospital and inside of a coma. And the doctors are like, well, I think this person is not going to be able to make it. This person doesn't have enough energy to strike up the urge to be better than this problem that they have. And so once you start having a dream, you're like, no, 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 I don't want this person to die. And you go running over to that person and you're like, look, I'm sorry. I did not mean to wish for you to die. I'm sorry. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing of, you know, affirmation dreamscape, where if you say it and believe it, best know that it will come to realization, that it will come to fruit. Anything at all. Because God is all about the free will for people. And free will can be anything that is stated abroad. So, yeah. Well, would you look at that? Our future energy. Didn't I tell you that the Emperor and Empress energy will be showing up? So, somebody could be standing up as the Emperor. Somebody is realizing that they're the Emperor, or somebody is realizing that they're becoming an Emperor. After the whole set of realization of knowing, of understanding, things like that. So somebody could be maybe thought that they were going to be disrespected by their person, but really, guess what? A third party disrespects. Sagittarius, don't just go for any type of fling. Don't just go for whatever's out there. If you haven't met your person, or for those that are looking back into the past, trying to figure out, why this person out of anyone else, it's because that person was actually meant for you. The reason why you understood this person in some special way, where you start to realize what this person was deeply doing for you, or to you, or about you, is because they were your person. So that is why the third party, which is technically the third card out of this row of cards that came out, or group of cards that came out. The five of swords is like the third party doing something behind someone's back. It's like, well, if Sagittarius' person is all the way over there and Sagittarius is over here, then I'm just gonna take this envelope right here. I'm just gonna take this letter right here. I'm just gonna take this special thing that Sagittarius has over here, and I'm gonna go crawl away and do my own thing with this, and start to think about the Sagittarius, or start to think about the Sagittarius person, and try to put one up on the Sagittarius or Sagittarius person. So that's what the Five of Swords is about. It's someone who does the inevitable, does something that they were never meant to do, something that will not only hurt the two of you and your person, but will also as well hurt this third party. I'm getting this this thing where it's just like the videos that were from like multiple years back, where you know somebody is just like tapping real hard on their phone or camera. They're like, just stop doing this thing. Like they start like tapping real hard on the camera or the phone, and that's what I'm getting right there is like, while this third person is doing that, it's either got to be spirit or your person, Aquarius. Ooh. Okay, so maybe you truly could be connected to Aquarius, but for you Sagittarius or your person, it's like either three of those connection people, like either if it's the guides of you or your person, or you or your person, it's like all three of those people are like, third party, wake the fuck up. It's like get out of there. So that's what the Five of Swords is foretelling about. But anyway, after the Five of Swords, we have the Three of Cups. This is like coven energy. This is third party energy. This is evil party energy. There is a good party energy card within the deck, but this card right here is about the bad energy, the type of energy that tried to destroy you guys. Do you see how those people's clothes are kind of dingy in there? How it's not bright? It's like all dirty, all bad looking. That's what these people are doing. They're like, down with the emperor, down with the empress. It's like somebody that is like raising a glass to off somebody. Then we have the Knight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords energy is all about like a gallant somebody that's riding in on a horse, like they know their destination. They're running in. They're like, come on, I've just got to beat that time. Come on. Like somebody that is on the good side. Didn't I tell you about that good side of the group? After saying about the bad side of the group, the good side of the group, that's what that is. The Knight of Swords. somebody who is like maybe had a lot and a lot and a lot of bad thoughts, a lot and a lot of bad dreams, so on and so forth. They're like, they're like, I gotta go save my person. I gotta do something about this. And this Ten of Swords is showing up as some kind of worry, something that you're like, come on, I better hope my person's still alive. That's what this Ten of Swords is like. It's not like somebody who is dead, it's someone that is presumed dead. Somebody who has been told about being dead rather than being actually dead, you know? Where, where it's, not quite yet confirmed. And look, this is the ending of that Ten of Swords. You and your person come to possibly have a date, but you guys truly come to connect with each other. And if you want to be this way, maybe even get into the sheets with this person. You don't have to, but if you have to, it's not like a forceful thing, but in a way where it's like embracing, like kind of like allowing it to happen. That's what I'm getting with that. And underneath the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Wands. This is marriage material. Somebody that you'll come together with and unionize. And I feel like it's more than just being unionized spiritually. I feel like it's even being unionized physically. On the back side of the card, we also have backside of the card. Oh my god, backside of the deck, we have the full card, and also coming back to with that Four of Cups. I feel like you your heart is overriding the mind, and that's the best way to go for for a relationship, for communication, for something that's very deep. It's like you don't want to come at it with the mind. You got to come at it with the heart. That's the only way you'll have a relationship with somebody, is that if you come at it with the heart, not the mind. But I feel like it's more of a more wise love, a more wise heart than it is like just like exploded heart kind of a thing, where it's just like, your heart is going there. It's kind of just like you've already gone through the mind part of things. Now it's time for the heart. But anyway, let's go ahead and get through any what was it? It was Clarence? Yeah, it's like these cards right here. They're going to be about that needs to be in more depth. Anything at all in depth for the past energy for our Sagittarius? Would you like to bring up, please? Please. Uh-huh. I knew it was going to be exactly 2 cards. Mm-hmm. Yep. This could be something that was brought to you energetically, and you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to even really happen. And then, boom! Something kicks this into reality where it's just like, it shows up and you're like, why of all places did this even happen? This was not supposed to happen, but why? But as time went on, after you realized about this, it starts to become more of like something that has happened within the past that your past self didn't take in for yourself. So that's what the 4 of Cups for the clarificational cards are shown up as. But we also not only have the 4 of Cups, but we also have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is kind of like right after the fact that like someone looks down with spilt cups in the backside of them, but like 2 unspilled cups in front of them, or maybe two unspilled cups and like kind of like either which way, like if it's either in front or behind for the unspilled cups. It's like the energy's like, you better get it good now or else it's too late. But that is the 5 of Cups energy. The 6 of Cups energy is like if you were to see it from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is the Rider-Waite Tarot's deck side of things when it comes to the 6 of Cups. It's like somebody who is pledging to somebody. It's like somebody who's like, will you be my Valentine? Will you be my lover? Will you be there for the highs and lows in my life? That's what the 6 of Cups is about. Like, look, it's like somebody who's busy eating or busy drinking, and then the other, which is like, maybe this this statement that you've made with your person, maybe it was something that was done a long time ago. Maybe either maybe if your person was young, or if it was that you were maybe young, or if not, maybe even the both of you were young. It was like either if you physically stated to each other, or maybe if you have telepathically stated it to each other, or maybe just seen each other spiritually and just like stated it aloud as spirit between the two of you. It was kind of like some kind of oath that you both took, that maybe someone, either if it's you or your person, has forgotten. That's that's what the Six of Cups is about, in this energy field. But broadly, the Six of Cups just speaks upon like somebody who had made an oath to someone, in terms of you know, giving flowers, giving a ring, giving some kind of cup of emotions for each other. That's what the Six of Cups is referring to. But anyway, let's go ahead and get what the clarification cards for the here and now energy is. Okay, that one too. Interesting. So, the first clarification card for the here and now for you Sagittarius is the Hermit. So, if you have not done it in the past, you probably are now doing it here in the here and now. It's kind of like somebody is, you know, tired of dealing with outside energies, to the point where like they feel like as if they're being haunted by these third parties. And I feel like it is also being haunted by your person, or if not, maybe it could be the other way around. Maybe your person's being haunted by you. But for the most part, I feel like you guys may be haunted by your person. But that's not the only person that you're haunted by. You're also haunted by possibly third parties, guilty parties, things like that. People that have really ruined your connection with your with the person that should have been with you, and at least by the here and now, you know. It's like it took you a long moment for you to realize what was actually happening to your person, to realize that that person that maybe you may have kicked off in the past was actually your person. So anyway, the King of Swords. There was a energy of third party that was trying to twist that energy, trying to make it look more upside down. But what I was naturally getting was that the King of Swords was actually upright. The King of Swords is kind of like they stand side by side with the Queen of Swords, but is kind of just like the more family protector, where while the Queen of Swords is like dubbing all these people, it's like the King of Swords is kind of just like out there protecting people. That are the closest, whether if it's a friend of theirs, a lover of theirs, or even as well as possibly a neighbor or a friend, a neighbor or a family of theirs. Um, and what I mean by family of theirs, it could be like somebody, either ancestor or descendant. Anyway, that's what I'm getting out about the King of Swords. Somebody who is not going to let things slide. Somebody who is very very put together, very whole. Somebody who may have the power to think in the future or think ahead. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the future clarification cards are for you, Sagittarius. Can we get clarification cards of the future for Sagittarius about this situation? Interesting. So either a long time after the Hermit energy is gone, or the moment of when the Hermit energy is gone. 8 of Wands. Ordealship. It's something about the way of which maybe you, Sagittarius, or maybe something that maybe your person is currently going through. Or if not, maybe it could be both of you. Both you, Sagittarius, and your person. You guys could be, if it's not either one of you, it could be that someone or the two of you could be going through something in life, integrating something, understanding something, putting together something. Because look, like putting together something, like the cat is putting together certain types of leaves together. They're like, the cat's like, yeah, I want that leaf, and I want that leaf, and I want that leaf, and I want that leaf. And even the leaves that the cat's pulling out, they're more like trifolded. Like they have 3 points compared to all the other leaves that are up above. The leaves that are up above, all they have is just 1 point, and that's it. So, yeah, look, you'll come to understand in the future that the 10 of Swords that you kept feeling over and over and over and over again is actually clarificational, like in the upside down. The metaphorical stance, the physical stance, like that death of connection with your person is gonna be revived, fixed, Like it's like something that is just like like you're rushing over to your person. You're like, please don't let it be that my person's dead. Don't let it be that my person is not here anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Six of Swords. You're just like you're traveling out trying to make it towards your person. You're like, come on, my person, come on, I gotta make it over there. And on the other side of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So, uh, somebody could be going through a lot of order right now. Either if it is you or maybe even a third party. Just somebody that has to unravel something about themselves. Anyway, last but not least, we're going to get in a couple of Oracle cards. So let's go ahead and see what that would like to entail for the Sagittarius. And also, let's see where our battery's at. Okay, we got some time. Interesting. So, a third party is pretty much going to be a bit of a hyena in this energy. Not in the way of being wanting to be different or daring to be different, but somebody who is just like a got like that hyena laugh, like like that type of laugh, like somebody that has like it's not like with the natural laugh, it's with the forced laugh, like somebody who is like forcefully hyena laughing. But not only is there that going on in your guys' life, you and your person's life, but there could also be even your person could be daring to be different, or if not, maybe it could be you that's trying to dare to be different. You know, it could be happening in any which way. Anything else that would like to come out for the Sagittarius that would like to happen oracally? Oracally? Anything you would like to show up that way for the Sagittarius? Besides the hyena card? Yeah, I feel like with the hyena card, I feel like it's somebody's feeling like they want to have children, or somebody is has always been wanting to have children, but maybe somebody was just maybe at that very point in time a little too childish, a little too inexperienced with the connection. Aha. Interesting. We also have the cat energy. Somebody could have either Egyptian roots. Somebody could have been to Egypt some point in their life, or maybe somebody who may have lived in Egypt for a time, or maybe is always been in Egypt and always will be. Or maybe it could be somebody that was just in some way, shape, or form connected to the energy of Egyptian culture, like ancient Egyptians, or maybe like historical Egyptians, things like that. But also, we do have cat, which is like maybe somebody has a cat in the family, or maybe somebody is living somewhere where there is a cat roaming, or maybe this person could be living somewhere and is just thinking like, you know what? I wish I had a cat. Or maybe this could be like, you know, maybe the two of you guys have a cat, you and your person. Either one cat, two cats, however many cats you guys have. It's like maybe there could be the same number of cats that are in both of you guys' households that could be of relevance to the connection. But anyway, the understanding about the cat means be relaxed and independent. So this could be a message for your person. This could be a message for you. Depending on the whole situation, if the message from the cat aligns with you, or if the cat message aligns with your person. If neither, maybe even as well as this third party. Or maybe it could be a friend of your person, a friend of yours, so on and so forth about the cat card. But somebody is just connected some way, shape, or form with that cat. Or cats in plural. We do have also cow. So somebody could be a little bit of a milker. Either if maybe they're on the farm doing milking for the cows, having some kind of farm life, or if they are kind of getting freaky in bed. Or if not, neither one of those. It could be that maybe a family member of either yours or your person's could be doing some milking for a child of theirs. Yeah, that's what I'm getting about with the cow. Is that somebody has some kind of milking movement or motivation or movement, action of some sort. Anyway, also it says for the cow card, it says give with unconditional love and grace. So if you're worried that your person is missing or whatnot, and you at some point in time actually come across your person after being without your person for a long time physically, like in person. Um, it could be that now you're being led to give with unconditional love and grace to that person. So, yeah. Um, or if not, if you already have given unconditional love, or maybe your person has already given unconditional love, it could be a third party that needs to understand this about themselves being with their own person. So anyway, let's go ahead and see, is there any last remaining Oracle cards that would like to show up for the Sagittarius? Okay, well, I know these ones aren't going to be placed out, but they could be of some significance to you guys. Swan card right here, Swan card, that could be of significance to some of you guys. Your person could have stated something about the swan time ago, or if not, maybe you said something very shortly about the swan, and maybe your person basically just talked a whole heck of a lot about the swan that like interested you in something. Or maybe you could just be seeing a physical swan somewhere that could be of relevance to the swan card. We also do have the dolphin card. The dolphin card is kind of like living joyfully in the present, but it's like there could be some kind of like higher intelligence, higher communication, higher flow than the human flow. So it's like something that's coming in where it's just like, you're like, oh my gosh. So this is what it's like being above the human reality? That's what the dolphin energy is showing up as. Then we also have the eagle. The eagle is showing up as not only showing up as like seizing opportunities courageously, which is like the motto of the eagle card, but it's like when you're in this eagle energy, or if your person's in the eagle energy, somebody is having foresight. Somebody has been having foresight. Somebody lived day in, day out, seeing over things, Then lastly, out of the cards that are kind of like extracurricular is the shark card. Somebody who is leading as a power and also as a peace way of things when it is becoming of a warrior. So it's kind of like not the sharks don't fight with their minds, they fight with their hearts. That's what these sharks do. It's like they fight with their hearts. That's what makes things so peaceful and so powerful. Is that it's kind of like, instead of like yapping and getting angry and being like, he did this and he did that, or she did this and she did that. It's kind of like, um, it's kind of like somebody's pointing a sword or a dagger, and that person's like kind of pointing their heart towards it, and it's just like, it's like, it's like, do you want to end me right here, right now? That's what this energy is coming out as. All right. Well, we do have our last few cards for the Oracle. We do have Kangaroo. The Kangaroo card is like, somebody could be over in the outback, like somebody could be Aussie. Geez, what was that? What was that one like percussion instrument where it was like wood rubbing up against like some kind of scraper? It was like, I'm trying to remember what that rhythm went, but I can hear the sound though, and I can picture it. So there's that. Then there's also the didgeridoo, where it's like it's that sound, where it's like, it's got like that hot Aussie desert, like Australian desert, where like, even though that the African desert may be hot, guess how hot the Australian desert gets? It gets really hot. So, but I feel like it's like at a very close leveling of like, here's the African heat and here's the Australian heat in the deserts. So we do have someone named Sniper here. Thank you for being here. Yep, I definitely do remember you. It's been a little while since I've seen you. So thank you very much for showing up and being a part of our live. I think we're pretty much close to the last little bit of the live here, because this might be our last card to mention. But other than that, Sniper said my phone broke. That's sad, but at least you got it up now, though, right? Anyway, the remaining card that is showing up is the Llama card. The Llama card that's showing up is like, I feel like somebody that was a quote unquote friend of yours, somebody that may still have been a friend of yours, like somebody that kind of like, I think at these very few days, like very recent days, it's like you realized something about them, where it's like they may have something that was kind of evil, kind of dark, kind of bad. That's why the llama is showing up as, is like, it's about setting clear boundaries and enforce those boundaries. Sniper said, I got to go. Bye. I'll see you then. and hope to see you in the next few lives if you don't see the rest of this. Yeah, so it's kind of like being able to see the light at its true form, at its very deep depth, being able to see what life really is compared to what you've been blindly fed. It's kind of like, oh, hopefully, yeah, I'll definitely, hopefully see you. And also, I hope that your phone doesn't end up breaking again, because one break is enough for the phone. So I hope it lives up for a good number of times until you just make up that upgrade. You know. I would say with the llama, it's kind of like coming out of darkness, out of the moon phase, and coming into the sun phase, the light. And it's not like not physical sun or anything like that, but it's like um, it's like the metaphorical sun. Like you're going into a place where everything is lit, because it's like, do you want to be in a spot where darkness is not just surrounding you, what is within you, or do you want to be in a spot where um, light is around you and light is within you? That's what the llama is about. But yeah, this was very interesting. Very, very interesting to have been put out for you guys. Um, if there's anyone else still left in our live, I want to let you guys know we are coming to the very end of our live. I want to very much thank you for attending, for being here. Anybody who is listening on the aftermath, I want to thank you for listening in on our already recorded live. Also, just like always, make sure you go ahead and go to that subscribe button, go to that top notification bell, and in that case, you will be able to be a part of our channel. And not just that, but even as well as have a way to see when our next lives get put out. Also, we do have a share button. So if you have anybody that is possibly a Sagittarius, or if anybody who wants to be a binge watcher of our channel, you can do so by sending the link by hitting the share button, and you can go to whatever platform it may be and send it to that person in any which platform that you choose. Also, I do want to mention there is a like button up where I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it up here, but for some of you guys, it could be off to the bottom or off to the side, or somewhere along the midsection of the live. Feel free to hit that like button if you feel like this was great information, or maybe just was like something that could have definitely helped you with some things. Feel free to hit that like button. If you not only liked it but loved it, there should be a heart button somewhere around here, so please feel free to hit that heart button if you loved it. There's also a comment section down below, or it could be some kind of comment section button that you can hit to get to there. So please feel free to hit that if you have anything you want to say, either during the live or in the aftermath. So if you want to comment at any point in time, um, either still during the live or after, you can. Also, there is, as well as a goal that I'm trying to get us up to for our subscribe numbers. It's kind of like a mile marker somewhere that I want to see us get up to is 200 subscribers. I would love to see that. But I feel like that's not like a major mile marker. It's kind of like a really good mile marker, something that is like something I would love to see us have on our channel with the numbers of subscribers that we have. Anybody who else wants to do something before this live ends, if you want to do any emojis, there's a emoji slider somewhere around here, so you can go to that subscriber to the subscriber to that slider and pick whatever emoji you want and just go mayhem if you like. Also, I do want to mention we are also going to be getting out a Aquarius reading live out some point either late at night tonight or some point tomorrow morning. So if you are a Aquarius listening in as a binge watcher, by all means, feel free to catch me there. Or if you know any Aquariuses that would love to listen in on the Aquarius video or live, either way it comes out as, please feel free to let them know. So then not only will they be linked to it, but also to be able to see it if they are a part of our channel. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. It's been a delight having you guys around, and a wonderful time. Love and light to y'all. And as always, peace.